reconciliation mean to you?
It's been a long time coming. I mean, the last couple of years we've really made a focus of it at this footy club in particular, but in the AFL. But to have the launch here today, have our own wrap, to have the past players and Jimmy and Phil Cracker, Byron Pickett and Barry Cable, it's definitely a proud moment in my career to be involved in it, and it's just all in all, it was a great turnout.
You do have a fair involvement though, don't you, personally? Can you talk us through what you actually do and how you get the message across?
Yeah, I do. I just feel like it's I have to, because being just part of this footy club with such a rich history of Indigenous players, it's I just feel like I have to give back, and I'm a very proud Aboriginal person, and very proud to be at this footy club with such a rich history. So yeah, definitely a proud day, and I'll definitely cherish it for the rest of my career, that's for sure.
What's the most important step that needs to be taken to build towards reconciliation?
I think AFL's doing a good job in that at the minute. Obviously, with racism, we want to stamp that out, not just in football, but in general. I think we're getting there, but there's still a lot of work to do. So we're taking baby steps at the moment, but hopefully in the long haul, the next generation of Indigenous footballers that come through, we can pave the way for them.
What would you like to see this program do in the community?
Oh, it's like I said, I'm very proud of my heritage and where I come from, and to do the work in the huddle that I've been doing over the last couple of years, just feel like I have to give back to the community and the Indigenous community. So it's very important to me, and hopefully when I'm finished here, my legacy will be at this footy club forever.
How do you feel since returning from your suspension to on-field? How are you feeling to be back?
Very good. It's had a great start to the year, and I caught my suspension, and I had to train hard, and I come back, and I love playing football and love being on the field with the guys, and just enjoying my footy at the moment.
Have you had to change your game in any way after that suspension?
No, not at all. The tackle that was an accident. It was a high tackle. Move on quickly. But I haven't changed anything out of my game, that's for sure.
Lindsay undefeated at this time of the year. Some good feeling around the club. How far can you go?
Yeah, it's been a great start, but in saying that, we've still got a lot of work for improvement. Our goal at the start of the year was to get to 12 wins, because generally you have 12 wins, you play finals football. So we're just taking one game at a time. We've got to Sydney. It's going to be a massive challenge for us. So we're going to go up there, and hopefully we can get our 10th win.
Is that as big a test as it gets, you think, with the way Sydney's playing at the moment?
Yeah, 100%. They're playing some really great football, so it's definitely going to be a great game on Friday night, and it being Indigenous round, it's going to be even more important. So definitely a game that myself and hopefully Daniel Wells is looking forward to.
Back to the suspension. I know Marcus Bontempelli had some comments to make about it. Were you disappointed by another club talking about what you had done?
I didn't even really hear what he said, to be honest, so I kind of just caught my suspension and moved on from it really quickly, to be honest.
Are you confident Wells will be out there?
I'm hoping so. He trained this morning. He did some light run-throughs, and personally I'd love to see him out there, because I think everybody's seen him until he started the season. He's just unbelievable. What the blokes went through the last 2 years, and see how he's responded this year, it's been great. I couldn't be happy for him, and just to put on that jumper, I know he's a really passionate Aboriginal person, and he hasn't worn the Indigenous jumper yet in the last 2 years, so hopefully I can share that moment with him this week.
Is his Achilles quite sore?
No, I think it's fine. I think he got all the treatment that he had to get, and he's feeling all right, so hopefully we can get him back this week.
No doubt the playing group's pretty disappointed with the actions of Kane Turner.
Yeah, it's disappointing for Kane. I've had a lot to do with Kane over the last couple of years, obviously being a small forward, so Kane will cop his whack from the leadership group, and he'll do everything in his power to get the respect back from the playing group and the coaching staff. And yeah, it's everyone makes mistakes, and obviously he's made one that he'll regret, but knowing the person Kane is, he'll move on, he'll learn from it, and he'll come back and play some good footy for us, not this year, but years to come.
Has he addressed the group at all?
Yeah, he did. Obviously disappointed in his actions. mistake that he made, and we move on from it pretty quickly.
As an experienced player, do you sort of put your arm around him a bit in this sort of circumstance?
100%. Not just if it was Kane, but if it was any of my teammates. I don't see him as my teammates. I see him as my brothers. Like I said, he's a 20-year-old kid who's made a mistake, so can't criticise him for that. Obviously, it's disappointing, but we move on from it quickly. We've got a job to do, and he'll learn from it.
What does he have to do to earn everyone's respect back? Is just put your head down and work hard?
I think you have to. Like I said, it's a mistake that he's made. He's let the playing group down. I think he would have been back in a couple of weeks, so he would just have to get the respect back from the boys and the coaching staff just by the way he trains and the way he conducts himself around the footy club. Be there for the other players, but I've got full confidence that Kane will definitely get that back because he's a great kid. He just made a silly mistake, that's all.